I was thinking to myself, man, I'm not going to be able to handle this.
Digital animal freaking folks.
Doing a video today to talk a little bit about my MS story, how I was diagnosed. Back when I was first diagnosed in September of 98.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
I started hearing about how people were diagnosed, and it would be years upon years.
If I could save time in a bottle.
That they had these symptoms and no answers, and finally they got an answer. Mine wasn't like that at all. Actually, it was a quick answer. When I was diagnosed, I started training. I was living in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I started training a marathon that I was going to run on behalf of the Cystic Fibrosis Society in Hawaii. They wanted me to do that. I was on the radio. They wanted me to do live reports. I started training, and I ran for a little bit, and I stopped. I was completely exhausted. It felt like I was going to fall over every time I would run a step or two. My balance was off. And I looked back, see how far I'd gotten, and I had gotten one block. I had gone one block. It was then I knew that I couldn't do it. Went to my doc, and he had reminded me a year before that, when I saw him, he diagnosed me with Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy is a disorder that results from the dysfunction of cranial nerve 7, the facial nerve.
Couldn't talk. I had to take a leave of about a week from my radio duties because I just couldn't talk. He said this to me right off. I think you have MS. Right after that is when the nerve pain got really bad, and I was thinking to myself, man, I'm not going to be able to handle this. I was walking with a little limp at the time. I started walking with a little limp. It, of course, eventually got worse, and I ended up in a wheelchair after I had moved from Albuquerque to Memphis and got married, and I ended up using the wheelchair for 4 years before I started taking Tysabri in November of 2006. One thing, and I have mentioned it in the past, the worst symptom are my tremors, and they're not getting better. Am I thinking that DBS is the thing? Yeah, kind of am. If DBS is the thing that helps me, then I'm all for it. Yeah, I take propranolol, and that does help.
Rednecks, red letters, red dirt. One life, one bar, one church.